So, AI is a big topic in the moment, and I actually work with AI every day almost for my work and my business. And basically, what I found interesting is, you know, they kind of creating a narrative now, which is not new, but this is very old narrative. But the narrative that's being pushed now is that AI is super dangerous. It's gonna go out of control, and all these different, doom and gloom scenarios where AI is gonna basically be feeding on your brain. Um, but the real issue isn't the AI; it's the people who are behind the AI, right? Because the AI is only capable of doing what the master or what the programmer puts into it, right? So it's not going to be creating itself. It's not going to be thinking for itself. There's no such thing. It's a computer, and what people don't really understand is that the origin of this, or let's say the beginning of any of these technologies, you need somebody or something to put an input into it. It cannot work without having inputs. It cannot just work on outputs. That's basic computer engineering, everything, functional engineering, whatever you want to call it. That's the basis. So to make this fear, which is the artificial fear that they try to create, that is going against, people like who are trying to continue living their lives, and then the people who don't want to do what the new, let's say, rules are going to be down the line, to go against those kind of people, because the AI is basically just a new way to say digital enslavement, basically, because of the fact that they will try to get everything on AI, right? Uh, it's already most of it, not all of it, is already on AI, but things like passports, traveling, car ownership, everything that you own, everything that you may purchase, or everywhere you go, that's going to be tracked and monitored by AI in real time, which is already kind of happening. But the main point is that there are people like me and other people out there who don't want to take a, you know, um, one thing that is, it's kind of obvious they don't want to take, but the other thing is that they don't want to take, digital IDs, or some sort of, chipping, or some sort of, fact that there will be one universal document or ID or whatever for every single person on the earth, that they can, basically have one world. That's the goal. But the fact is that it's already here, right? If we're honest and we're true to ourselves, it's already here. But the next and next and next versions are going to be worse. And I can almost guarantee you that, because I've seen it firsthand what happened in the last 6 years. It's crazy how fast and how rapid things are changing. And the only thing I can recommend to people is you can stand up for yourself. You can stand up for your rights, and for, even though you don't really have any rights, it's all illusion. But the right that they give us, right, this so-called rights or laws or whatever, that you can say no. There's an option to say no. Just most people don't want to do it. It's uncomfortable. It's, they may have to change something. They have to change their life. They got to change their identity or whatever. But that's part of this system here. And it's tough, because most people don't know that they're living in a system like that. And how come I know? How come, why am I the one who's making videos and saying, oh, guys don't know? You stupid or what? No, that's not the point. The point is that the people who do know or can know or want to know, that they're still allowed to know in this day and age, and also have, their own thinking and their own mind and their own ideas, which is kind of a miracle in itself, That's why I feel so like passionate about it and energetic about it, because it has to be something, it has to be some sort of miracle. For me, as somebody who's basically a refugee who had, a shitty upbringing and didn't know nothing, uneducated basically, to learn that, okay, there is something behind what you see, that there's something behind the curtains. And that's a miracle to me in itself, So that's something that I'm very passionate about. I like to talk about, and hopefully I'll make some more videos about those things.